This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Sonny Yakuba Sepa. Those days.
That time, yes. Okay, Maridata.
General.
Yeah.
From Kotoho game, no, Meka Asemketuebi on Abalora. He's a national asset. And I think say breaking the game down as a goalkeeper, how can dive in? Very good in the reflexes. I can't Abalora a couple of times in a one-on-one situations. How are very tough for a striker saw the ball beside. But to complement the technical ability, there's one aspect I generally saw here Mojuma. That is the movement from the golden area to the 12th spot. Communication doesn't exist between or not and in the back line. Most often, medical you want some house pain, even within the goal sticks for blasters. Abalora repeat that same error. And I feel say a high timer or make that correction. No. Other aspect of a goalkeeper's technical ability, a communication in the organization. So who fail or no that attack and went to me go no, it means we concede. Tony Mayen Abalora Krabi. From there near movie on to game. No. So Medica can want some say about one-on-one situations. Even at the time a backline or disappointing, no, that is Maxwell Ajmai. Or movie out of the backline or Akoka Miensa. And that Miensa no a more concentration on where the ball is very, very off. So it was down to Abalora to save this situation on one-on-one. Now let's talk about the other side. So I want to say anytime be the closer centre back to Abalora no general on Jampe. Based on the fact that there's a command from Abalora. So on this situation for Blaster, we say Martin Ejinen, but I might anchor because of the voice of Abalora. But Abalora to me as if you talk about the game against Wonders. Similar situation. Look at the centre back with Abalora. One call air because Abalora might have shouted, say Bia Ohia Bono. But at this point, Abalora answer Krenny throw and I can say you born a free striker no a triso. He went positionally behind the striker. Now try say Obechebono. So the movement is all right, but the positional sense, Okojina striker and who's a striker and your connection to that ball. And fortunately for Abalora, ball no goal post. Talk about other situations, as also to Abalora beam, and you really need to understand something. This is the game they played against RTU. And coming off the line, it would ask a question, said, did Abalora using a 9 for this dive instead of Nensa? At this point, you think Abalora is sort of diving in such a ball, especially knowing that there are two opposition players or mobile, but Abalora decided to the 9 a better ball. And a ball player friends are bagging him now or Barino. Now look at something from this angle. As a goalkeeper exiting of first line of defense, I think Abalora has to do better if we decide to say Oba. And a similar situation, SC1 from a distance of 39 meters, Abalora has to have a very clear view of this situation. So after say almost send the ball nabano, you really need to understand something. Turn important Ketuabi. Abalora there's a centre back in Ganiyu, but one jump it. And when them catch say always or shout it, or he gives a command. It's the general and him no jump it for the ball. The area do on any one dia. General says so to bono. But look at the decision making of Abalora. Strike and I had the ball no the free and Sahonda before even General Archibono. And you really need to understand something. The man in that blue tower is the centre back and the captain for Kumasa Santikotiko. Ganiu Abdul. One jumpy because the goalkeeper I'm on a command and communication say Archibono. So the next thing, look at player friends at Ganiu. And you put back a question. Uchanedi Kosha Abalora. And on Tiasia, they're not Abalora a year on that situation. It's been recurrent. They really need to work on that. Lagos